Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So if we can actually go back to when you were first looking to bring on, first like heard of Roomsy, first looking to engage us. Going back to that time, first of all, what time was it? How long ago? And what was it? Like, what was the problem that you were trying to solve?
I believe I found you guys through a website. Like it was just like a list of like top 10 softwares or something like that. And then
Okay.
I clicked on you guys, and then I started a free trial. Not then, but I just like made a note, and then eventually I started a free trial in like January, I'd like to say, or December
Mhm.
of 2000, January 2018, December 2017, and I really liked it. I watched some of your online videos of like how to set up the rooms and stuff like that, and I really found it easy, and there wasn't much of a learning curve, which we were looking like specifically for in
Right.
our case. And yeah, I really liked it. So that year I gave you guys a call, and then we started it up in May or June. We were a little late, but yeah,
Got it. And before you took Roomsy on, what were you using as a booking management solution?
just just like just a book with like, so just paper basically. Everything was in the books. There was no software
Got it.
except for the Interact machine, and yeah, but other than that there was no software to like track who's in what room. Like we just did it all on the books.
Understood. Okay, cool, perfect. And then, so you're looking at
That
room.
led
Go
to
ahead.
a lot of like overbookings, and that was one of the main reasons.
So you were having overbookings resulting from using a pen and paper
Yeah,
system?
overbookings, miscommunication, someone asked for a room, they didn't get it, stuff like that. Like little minor things that could have been fixed, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Makes perfect sense. And then when you were going to find Roomsy, like what were the other competitors that you considered? And why did you end up choosing Roomsy at the end of the day over all the other ones?
I can't remember the exact names, but one was like Easy something, like Easy something software, and that was a really close competitor. And then there's some other ones, but Roomsy was like one of the front runners. Like I had my mind decided just based off of the free trial. And what I really liked was like you didn't have to give a credit card for the free trial, like no questions asked. You just put in your email and you got a free trial,
Mm-hmm.
like the 2-week free trial. That was like really nice because like I didn't want to be like subscribe to anything and then have like agree to something saying that they could just automatically start my subscription, something like that.
Right. Okay. And within the software itself, you had already mentioned that you had found it pretty straightforward and easy to use with a small learning curve.
Yeah,
Um,
very easy.
right. Okay. Awesome. And since changing to Roomsy, how's your business improved? Can you quantify that difference in any way?
Uh, Profits have went up for sure because before we wouldn't take as many bookings off from the OTAs. First of all, we wouldn't even have all our rooms listed with the OTAs, but now we have almost like 80% of our rooms listed with Booking.com and Expedia.
Yeah.
So just because of that, we're like full almost every day. So obviously profits have went up, revenue has went up, and it's just a lot easier. It's less stressful. You can see everything from like you can literally access everything with a couple of clicks. And you can
Right.
see who's in what room, when they're checking out. It's really looking back at it now, like I couldn't imagine how we did it, but we did do it on the books. But like it'd just be so hard to go back now.
Yeah, awesome. Well, good. Yeah, hopefully you guys do stick around then.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. And so in terms of how your revenues increased, is there any way that you can quantify that difference? Like how much more you made this year with Roomsy than you had before?
I'd say we've made almost 400 this year, 400,000, and before we were maybe making like 300, and that was on a good year. So, like, yeah, so a good amount. Like I don't know what the exact like 1.2 or whatever, like the
Right.
exact decimal. But yeah, like our revenue has increased, and it's just a lot less easier to conduct business.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, glad to hear that. No, I mean those are some numbers that we can definitely work with. Okay, well, wow, fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. Is there anything else that you would add about your experience working with Roomsy, either the software or the company, that you think might be relevant?
The customer service is great. Like this year, you guys billed me, like it was my fault. I forgot to call in. You guys billed me for the month of October, which we're closed in that month. And
Mm-hmm.
I just gave Raj a call, and then he just refunded it within a couple of days. Like, it's just, the customer service is really good. And Raj always gives me access early because we like to put our rooms on Booking.com, Expedia in like February, March, so people can start booking ahead.
Mm-hmm.
And like, obviously, we're not doing any check-ins in that time, so I don't want to pay the full monthly subscription. So he just gives me access for like a week, and I can go in and do that.
Yeah, great.
It's really nice working with you guys. Like, the customer service is obviously really good, and that's why we stuck around.
Cool. Awesome. Well, I'm really, really glad to hear that. And would you say that Roomsy is something, would you recommend it to another colleague who is looking for a booking software?
Yeah, I would 100% recommend it.
Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you. I mean, that pretty much wraps up the questions that we had, Sagar. So thank you very much for taking the time. I know it's like the end of the day here.
No problem.
Okay. Awesome. Appreciate it. Well, yeah, we're here for you. If you ever need anything, you know how to get a hold of us.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
All right. Awesome. Have a
Have
good night.
night.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye now.